What's up, gamers? Coming back here. What is up? Guys, we're back after, what was it, like 2 weeks? 2 weeks out? I don't know. It feels like it's been a month. Uh, yeah, I guess we last did at least some Resident Evil Zero back the first couple days of October. Yeah, so we've been out since like the 3rd. I have been, however, dropping content on YouTube, so definitely check that out. We're working on multiple playthroughs of stuff like that. Abs, what's up? Can we normalize the fact that Aaron's streams are breathtaking? Well, yeah, they have been known to take people's breath away. Yeah, it has been a thing. So make sure you have some oxygen on standby in case you need it. What is up, Abs? How's it going, dude? What is new? What's the latest? Also we got Shackcast episode 6 will be coming out today. It should be hitting the feeds soon. Okay, I need to make Shackcast a command. Okay, I got you. What have you been playing lately? What's been at the top of your of your queue? You've been playing, but you've also been watching some things. So I think I heard that you were working through the West Wing. You were watching the West Wing. But what else? What else is going on? Because West Wing is one of the most timeless American dramas, and Aaron Sorkin, who actually wrote the first several seasons of that show, and also The Newsroom, is absolutely incredible with writing dialogue. And so if you really need to pay attention to every second, every line of dialogue. West Wing is not a show you put on in the background. It is a show that you sit and you watch, at full attention, because there's so much detail that you could miss. And it's beautiful acting at its best. And it's just a love letter to American politics and an appeal to our better angels, which we no longer have. Madam Secretary's good. The boys. Oh, Jag, dude. Oh, dude. I need to check Amazon. Because I got a couple seasons of Jag, but dude, I need to buy that. Because that show, that was the OG NCIS. Everybody knows NCIS now. But Jag, dude. Yeah, Jag was the jam. Military court drama. Oh, the full. Yeah, the full. Trying to buy the full set is a little pricey. It's still up there. And they don't sell it on Blu-ray, which is kind of weird. Yeah, and Jag has actually had a lot of crossovers with NCIS. Characters from the show have shown up on episodes of NCIS, which I thought was pretty cool. Your mom started to watch Absentia. Okay, I get that. Yeah, I know that one. Yeah, let me take a look here. Do I have it under movies? I got a lot of lists where I'm keeping track of movies and TV shows, little wish lists and whatnot. Well, maybe I took Jag off of there. I don't know why I did. Oh, there it is. Yeah, 150 bucks. I'll wait for it to go on sale. Enola Holmes. Yeah, Enola Holmes was really good. I'd love to see more Henry Cavill. Always good to see more of him, but I thought Millie Bobby Brown, she did absolutely amazing, as she's done in literally every project she's been involved in. But yeah, the Henry Cavill as Sherlock was just like, mwah, A+ on the casting, right? Right? There's a lot of good stuff to watch. I just got through with The Haunting of Bly Manor, which is sort of a anthology series now. The Haunting of Hill House came out I don't want to say a year ago. Was it a year ago or 2 years ago? Haunting of Hill House was really good. Really, really one of my favorite horror shows and one of my favorite Netflix shows. It's up there. It's up there on the list. Daredevil is still my favorite Netflix thing ever, with House of Cards being up there pretty high as well. But yeah, definitely Haunting of Hill House, standout entry there. Yeah, definitely Haunting of Bly, which is like, I think it was like, what, 9 or 10 episodes? Something like that. Yeah, House of Cards was really good before we canceled Kevin Spacey, and then we got that really bad finale that just didn't, or final season that just really didn't really seem to feel consistent with what the show was. Prime Day early access. When does this start? Oh, at midnight. Oh shit. Uh-oh. That's gonna get crazy. Ooh, that's gonna get okay. I really do want to get one of those Alexas for the car. $20. But would I use it though? You know, I don't know. I have to look at it. Well, she requires Wi-Fi, I think, so I don't think there's much point in having her, because I'm not going to connect her. Yeah, you'd have to connect her to your phone, then that means you would have to... Yeah, and without having Amazon Music, yeah, it's not really worth it, is it? I just like the idea of having that smart technology in the vehicle. I think it would be cool. But that's where we are. I'm looking at gaming chairs. I'm trying to get rid of this one. As you guys have heard me complain for years and years by now. Kind of got it narrowed down. No, I don't even want a gaming chair. I'm looking at something like this. Let me see if it's safe to pull this up. Let me switch over here. I'll show you. Yeah, just like okay, hang on. We were doing some I recorded some Avengers gameplay which just went out on YouTube earlier. Bop. Oh no, you dropped yeah, let me pull that up. Lady G, how's it going? Yeah. No, I love the Batman chair. Don't get me wrong, but I'm out of love with the gaming chairs as a whole. I do not think that they are comfortable. Okay, I'll go to the US store instead of the UK. I can find it. Products. Yeah, I actually really wanted the Captain America chair. Yeah, there's the Batman chair. Batman chair. Oh, it's links. Yeah, it's just a link. I'll drop another link in chat here, just in case you guys want. Yeah, ergonomic chairs is where we're going here. But this is what I'm looking for. I want something. This chair's too big. It's too wide. I want something that fits my form, and you're not really gonna see. You're not really. I don't even want you to see the chair in the background. Honestly, that's my thing. I really don't want you to even know that I'm in a chair. And I want it to have the neck support, the back support. So I'm agonizing between these two. They're the exact same price, and they seem to be quite similar in terms of construction, features, parts. Although this one has the blade wheels, which I think might be a better... This one might be the better one, because I'm also seeing the lumbar support there as well. Yeah, steel base. You know, of course, we'll go up and down. You got the adjustable armrests. Seems to be on both. Which usually, like, actually for this chair, I actually took out the armrests so I could play guitar in this chair. So that's another feature to me that is key. I sometimes would like to be able to remove the armrests. Yeah, look at that. Oh, perfect ass form. You know, just sculpted. Yeah. Little rest for your balls. Yeah, it's always good when they have a little vertebra design thrown in there. Yeah, that's always perfect. Yeah, and this seat is it's too deep too. So it cuts off circulation behind my knees. So it's made for a tall person with really long legs, which I'm tall, but you know, a lot of these chairs are like this. The chair I'm in is made for a really fat, tall dude. So not working for me. So I don't know. We'll have to see. But I think one of those might be advantageous. Slap, welcome to the stream. Yeah, I think ergonomic chairs, as Lady G has said, that's the jam. Let me go back to the let me make sure. Yeah, it doesn't show anything compromising here. But yeah, even this looks a little better because the seat doesn't look like it comes out too far. But I'm out of love with gaming chairs. Just the general back posture here. This is not good for you. This is not good for you. It's not good for you. Every streamer I know, you know, especially at the top tier, partnered streamers, everyone that's, you know, bought the fancy chairs because they were like, oh yeah, this is what all the big streamers have. I better get one too. You know, so we all kind of drank the Kool-Aid on that. Everyone regrets it. Everyone hates it. Everyone that's in their 30s with a gaming chair is complaining about back problems. So my advice is no. Unless you're able to test one of these out, you're at a convention or something, which thanks to COVID, cheers, we're not going to be doing many conventions. But yeah, these are not comfortable. They're not good for your back health. You're going to have back problems if you're sitting in this thing for 8 to 10 hours a day and you're spending $500 on that. There's a lot to say about that in terms of that not being good for your health, not being good for your posture, not being comfortable, although they look cool. But okay, all right. Looks like Apple Podcasts is not live yet. But we are live on Spotify. Latest episode of the Shackcast, episode 6. We were talking about the state of Marvel's Avengers. It's been from August 3rd was our last episode. Actually, it's been a little while since I've done a little Shackcast. But do keep in mind that we'll be doing some more of those. And I believe it'll be almost ready to launch here on YouTube as well if you prefer watching on video. But we do have it on Spotify and Apple Podcasts. It hasn't gone live on Apple Podcasts just yet. Yeah, it looks like we're ready to launch on YouTube, so I'm gonna go ahead and do it. I'm gonna go ahead and do it. I think we're good. Yeah, we'll go ahead and launch that. Yeah, let me drop this link here for you guys. Of course, I gave you the playlist link already, but that's a direct link if you want to watch episode 6 later. Be good stuff. Let me go ahead and do some little bit of work right here. Grab this. I gotta update everything because it looks like skip.gg is actually dead. You could try right now. Type in skip.gg in your web browser. The site's totally dead with like no explanation. Like it just pulls up no IP address, no nothing. I use that to shorten my links online, and it's gone like it never existed. Like it never existed in the first place. It never existed. I hate putting in these longer links, but I'm not trusting any sites right now, 'cause they might go under, might disappear overnight. And we got Apple Podcasts, which usually takes a little longer for our Shatcast to show up on Apple Podcasts. Takes a little bit longer. Okay, cool. I'm gonna update all that. We're gonna have to press forward in a world without skip.gg. A dark place indeed. But yeah, I was a little sick the last couple of weeks, so I took some time off. We definitely have some content up on YouTube. Been pushing out stuff there. We got some playthroughs that we're working on. I've been enjoying that. Let me put the date in there. Cool. And we're just a month away from the PS5, the Xbox Series X, which I got a PS5 pre-ordered, so we should be getting that on November 12th. The Atari, I haven't gotten any news, but that should be shipping out maybe in October or November. We'll see. I don't think it's gonna hit in December. It should be out before then. But yeah, the Atari VCS will be an all-new console by Atari, a modern console, which will also allow us to play the old Atari games as well. They're gonna have a lot of modern remakes and remasters and whatnot of all that. So yeah, we should have Shackcast episode 7 in the works. I'm gonna be seeing if I can interview some streamers and some different people. I want to start interviewing and talking to some more people. We'll get more episodes of the Shackcast flying out there. But yeah, I kind of wanted to do a thing on Marvel's Avengers where we just sort of talk about the state of the game, what the future is, stuff like that. You can look forward to that in today's episode. So we got that. What else is new? Speaking with Video Vomit about our Resident Evil 1 playthrough. As we know, we just finished Resident Evil 0. So I'm going to actually collab with him as I play through Resident Evil 1. We'll have him in here for chatting and just, you know, having good old fun times like we usually do. So we'll try to get that in this week. That way we can start on Resident Evil 2 after that, because I'll probably end up doing 2 playthroughs of that. We'll do the Claire campaign and the Leon campaign, and then after that we hit Resident Evil 3, and then we'll see if Brittany wants to do some Resident Evil 6. When we get a chance, we'll continue that playthrough as well. Also looking at what we have on the schedule. We want to play the Alan Wake games. We want to play Visage. We got Vampire to finish. We would like to play the Dead Space games again. Alien Isolation, all 3 Dead Spaces. Evil Within 2. Potentially a replay through of Hellblade, which I haven't done in several years. Metro Exodus, which I never really got very far in. Would like to do that. And then, of course, me and Video Vomit would like to do our collaboration of the final game in the Silent Hill series, Silent Hill Downpour. So we'll get around to that hopefully soon. But yeah, I think I'm going to sort of shift my priorities here. I'm trying to get rid of this. I just spilled my coffee. Trying to get rid of this gaming chair. I'll be right back. I'll try to get rid of this gaming chair, and hopefully we can pick up with a new gaming chair soon. All right, most of the coffee hit the gaming chair. So yeah, nothing, no stains. We're good. So yeah, like I said, I think the gaming chair is going to be top priority because I was going to upgrade the GPU, but we're not able to find 3080s thanks to scalpers and you know, just in general, Nvidia and all these other companies not having proper protocol in place to keep bots from purchasing all the GPUs. We're just gonna have to sit here and wait on that. So I think that'll be a couple months out before I can upgrade my GPU. So I think I'm gonna put the chair thing back at priority 1. I don't know when I'm gonna. I know I could pull the trigger on the chair, but it's only like $300 or so. But then I gotta figure out what to do with this one. I'd like to at least get $100 or maybe a couple $100. You know, this was like a $400 chair. I'd at least like to get $100 out of it, if not more. But just, I don't know. You just gotta find a big and tall boy that wants one of these, or a girl, whatever. And I think that'll solve my green screen issues. A lot of shading here, a lot of trouble keeping that properly lit. I think a chair that doesn't cast as much of a shadow on the green screen, I'll have to worry a lot less about properly lighting the green screen. So that'll change things. It'll make the setup more comfortable and stuff like that. Because the lumbar support pillow is not that great either. It's really the lumbar support pillow, that's really more of an afterthought. They were like, oh shit, we should try to make it healthy or something. And they just like threw it in. They're like, oh, well, what can we make a pillow for? Like, oh, $20? Cool. Let's charge them an extra 100 for that lumbar pillow. You know? Like, that's kind of how we got to that point. Just ridiculous. But yeah, we got that. Not really a lot of games I'm looking forward to this month. That's why we're kind of focusing on horror games. And like I said, I think we're gonna stretch out the horror games. I don't think we're gonna be able to get through all those games in this month. And so I think part of November we'll continue our Shocktober horror games, and we might play them throughout the year more often than not. What do we have? Yeah. Yeah, let me pull up the game calendar again. Amnesia Rebirth is October 20th. That's about 8 days away. I don't know if I'm picking that up because I still haven't beat the other Amnesia games, but I love them. Watch Dogs Legion on October 29th. I'm not really very excited. Like, if I get it for free or... I don't know. If stars align, I'm just not. I don't want to spend money on it. Dark Pictures Anthology, their second title after Man of Medan, which by the way I probably need to add to our playlist of horror games that we need to play. Dark Pictures Anthology Little Hope comes out on October 30th. I think I'll probably pick that one up. Destiny 2 Beyond Light comes out November 10th. Xbox Series X on November 10th. PlayStation 5, November 12th. Spider-Man Miles Morales Ultimate Edition with Spider-Man Remaster, both of those purchased, comes out November 12th, as well as Demon's Souls, November 12th. Cyberpunk 2077 on November 19th. So, not a lot of stuff until November. We're going to get hit in November with Destiny and Cyberpunk and the PS5 and those exclusives. Should be good. Aimless Gabs! Welcome to the stream. How's it going? Good day to you. Cheers. Having a coffee here at 4 in the afternoon. So yeah, not a lot of upcoming games, but I'm enjoying going back and playing these horror games. I think that's been really fun, really cathartic. And it's kind of made me think, I'm like, why have I not been playing horror games like all throughout the year? But also at the same time, I was kind of glad, we had the urge to play some more Resident Evil and stuff throughout the year, and I was like, no, just save it for October. It'll be so much better to like marathon through the games and enjoy the story and let everybody experience all that together. So I think that is an A plus, A plus plus. So we got some new stuff up on YouTube. We got the new podcast out today. That should be hitting the feeds. We're still waiting for it to show up on Apple Podcast, but it is currently available on Spotify and YouTube if you like to watch the video. There is video on that. It's about a 20-minute episode, I believe. Did push out some Marvel's Avengers content today, playing the Desert Vault mission. Whereas last time on the 9th, I believe, we played the Forest Vault. Which let me swap the title on that. That would probably make more sense. Forest. Let's do that. That would make more sense. Cool. So yeah, more episodes of the Shackcast will be pending. I want to sit down and have some conversations with some friends and fellow streamers and such. So if you're interested in that, we'd definitely love to sit down and have a chat. Usually those probably run 30 minutes, maybe an hour. Just depends how good the conversation gets. And of course, we always invite chat to ask questions and to be involved in the process. It's oftentimes a conversation that breaks all the walls, the fourth wall and whatnot. We're always wanting to keep that an interactive experience. So it's been a little while since we've done some interviews, but I think it'll be good. I did do another playthrough of Resident Evil 0 while I was kind of under the weather. We did a full playthrough on PC. It's available on YouTube if you wanted to see it at beautiful 60 frames per second. You can see Resident Evil 0. And I think I played it faster. I died like 2 times, which really sucked. Because it wasn't even to bosses or like difficult enemies. It was really just stupid things like 2 zombies piling up on me, or like one time there was a giant cockroach that killed me, and I was so mad. I just wanted to break everything. I was like, I got killed by a stupid roach, and I could have just run away. Could have just turned back. But yeah, it ended up, I went back and I killed that roach, and I killed the other roach, and I kept shooting them while they were dead. Very obsessively. Good. So yeah, new episodes of the podcast are out. New gameplay there. So yeah, always keep an eye on the YouTube, because I'm trying to do some special things there, create some evergreen content, stuff that is always available. That way, whenever I'm out, whenever I'm sick, taking a break, whatever it is, you don't feel like you're missing out on it. Plus, there's always something new to discover. I've got so much content. Yikes. What else do we have? I got a little further on Spelunky 2. Got to the ice caverns, the was it an Egyptian temple area, and what was the other areas? Kind of like a Cthulhu themed area, but it's like a Chinese underwater city. It's weird. Listen, Spelunky's weird, but it's so awesome. We might jump over and play a little bit of that. Oh no. So, yeah, exactly. And then I figured out Spelunky 1 actually has a way to invert the run controls. So invert run means that instead of walking by default, you run by default, and then you hold right trigger to walk if you ever want to walk, which I feel is less needed. So I find it painful to have to hold down the run button all the time, especially when it's the right trigger. So yeah, Spelunky 1, I've even jumped in. I got to the jungle, got to the ice caves, got pretty far in Spelunky 1 as well. So, but I think I'm more into Spelunky 2. Let's jump over here. Let's take a look at what I have installed right now. Let's possibilities, right? So we're planning on doing some Alan Wake stuff this month. That's part of our horror stuff for Shocktober. Do have the Coma. I've been meaning to play this. I bought both of these games. What else? Oh, whoops. I forgot. We were going to start playing Dragon's Dogma one week, and now it's been like 3 or 4 weeks. Anyway, moving on. We'll play that. Yeah, Phasmophobia. I got it over here. Let's see. I put about 2 hours in on that. I'm undecided. I played it with Video Vomit, and we both kind of got this impression that there's sort of this thing where you use the voice chat in the game. And you can talk to other players locally, and as you get further away from those players, it becomes harder to hear those voices. And when you die in the game, their voices just become whispers. So when you're trying to enter the data and guess what ghost it might be, you can't hear what your friends are strategizing, and the stream becomes inherently really boring when you're just sitting there silent because you're dead, and it's like you can't hear anyone, you can't interact with anyone. I think there's a part of that me and Video Vomit sort of agreed on, was like, this game just, that part of the game, and we tried to get everybody to like go in Discord, like once people start dying, like, hey, let's all just open up a Discord chat, that way we can still interact. But they decided that they wanted to be more immersed in the game using the voice chat in game, which I get, because that's how you talk to the ghost, right? You ask questions and you get responses from the ghosts in Phasmophobia. So in general, I think I like the game. I think the controls are really bad and it's still a little buggy. And I'm playing it on controller, and I still think the controls are really rough. I just feel like you're always battling the controls more than you're battling anything else in the game, including the ghosts. But yeah, that and what I said about the voice chat is a little weird. But yeah, like, I actually enjoy watching it. Maybe depending on who's playing it, you know, because there is a certain amount. It gets really boring when you're watching a streamer, and a lot of the streamers that are playing this are not really interacting with their chat, and that kind of, and I get it, because Phasmophobia is a game that really requires a large amount of your attention. But it's, I don't know, it doesn't connect with me right. There's too many games right now that I feel are fads. I feel like this game's a little bit of a fad, but I think there's potential here because it does sort of have a lot of the same mechanics that Payday 2 has, where, you know, you're going to a location, but they've changed things around. The circumstances are different, and it feels different every time. So just like Payday, just like Left 4 Dead, and a lot of looter shooters, there's a lot of variety when you go in and play the same level again and again. So yeah, back to what I was saying about sort of fad games. I feel like Fall Guys, Among Us. Some of them might be mainstays, but I feel like a lot of it is fads. They're just, you know, people like it, and then in a couple weeks or a month or so, you know, they'll be like, oh yeah, we used to play that, and then we got burned out, or then we just tapped out all there was. Prey, I wanted to play this on PC. I had to go in here and change up the controller stuff, because basically how controllers work with this game, and this is really dumb, by the way, they try to emulate the mouse instead of importing the actual controller specifications from the console versions of the game, which, by the way, this is available on PS4 and Xbox One. And I don't know, I was really excited to, you know, play this at 60 frames and, you know, crank up all the specs and whatnot. But yeah, it ends up that the right stick and the left stick, the sensitivities are really high. There's a lot of dead zones and stick drift and stuff like that just for this game. So I had to tweak some of that, and it still runs a little too hot as far as controllers, dead zones. It just feels like the mouse sensitivity is at 10. And this is not a game where you're like you're like, oh, I need the mouse sensitivity really high. I gotta aim at these enemies. No, it's like Half-Life. You know, you're solving puzzles, you're exploring. You know, you're shooting. You know, alien, zombie, spooky things, whatever you call these things. Disappointed. It's just another port that's just badly managed, where they're just like, whatever. Whatever. So yeah, we'll do some Resident Evil with Video Vomit. We got that on the queue. Of course, we always got Spelunky here. Put about 3 hours in on the first game. I'm already almost 15 hours here on Spelunky 2. I'm absolutely crazy about this game, and this game actually does have online co-op. The first one, you have to use remote play to get the online co-op to work on Steam, but that's okay. That's not bad either. But I actually really do enjoy Spelunky 2. I have this on PC and PS4, and I'd really like to play this with some friends. If some friends get on and pick up Spelunky, I think this will be a really fun co-op game with just endless replayability. Wow! Kong of Beast, welcome to the stream. What's good? Well, I'll tell you what is good. I'm feeling good. Guys, Kong of Beast is another fellow streamer here, movie night associate over here. Whoa, already coming in with the hits. Oh, it's all good. You know, we're looking at horror games. We're looking at stuff that's installed here on the PC. Even take us decades to scroll through what's not installed on the PC. Go over 6. Oh my god, we're just 3 games away from 700. Should I go buy 3 games right now? What's on look at the addiction. It's so strong. It's like, should I go buy 3 games now? We gotta, yeah, we can't, come on, we can't leave, we can't have, 3 games short of 700 here. Let's see what's on Humble Bundle. Come watch some Saw? No. You made me sick. What were we watching? Was that Saw 2 the other night? I can't believe I watched it. I started watching, I was like, no, I'm not gonna watch this. I'm definitely gonna tune out when they put the black guy in the, and I don't get why they did this, but it was the black guy, and they put him in the machine, and they twisted all his bones, and like ripped him apart. I always gotta leave before, and you know what? It was like a car wreck. I couldn't look away. I had to watch. I hate it. I hate myself. I hate you. I hate everyone involved in the process. I hate everyone that made the movie. I don't like it at all. I can't believe my eyes were glued to that. I tried to look away, but it was like sticking a knife in my eye. I had to see it. Can't believe it. 3. Oh, I hate it. No. I've already seen, I don't know how many I've seen, but I think I've seen enough. Alright, I'm not seeing anything on Humble Bundle. Yeah, they don't have a good bundle this month on Humble Bundle. Last couple of months they've had some pretty good games, but yeah, October is not a good month for Humble Bundle. See anything appealing? Yeah, it was bad, Gabs. It was really bad. 5 and 6 are left, but isn't there more after 6? Isn't there one called the final Saw, and then they did some more where the old man's not even involved. Like, it ends up being like, don't they do like some spin-offs or something? That's just a bit much. Let's see. Hang on. Let's go over here and look at Steam. Suicide of Rachel Foster. Yeah, this game looks interesting. This is another kind of horror game. I put this on the wish list. This looks good. I don't need to be buying more horror games right now. We have so many to play this month. It's absolutely ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. Game is called Nuts. Okay. Here's hoping nothing crazy comes up. We don't get anything that breaks TOS. Living wild out here. What is this? Did this come out actually? I think it did. I think it... Oh no, it's just the demo. Well, it might be actually out. Hang on. Someone actually recommended this game, and it does look pretty cool. Okay, October 27th, but they do have a demo. That was 7, bro. No one talks about that one. Buy Fall Guys? No. I even have it for free on my PS4, and I didn't even I didn't even install it. That's how much I don't like Fall Guys. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. This is back. Oh, did they actually come? Nope. Still a demo. Damn it. Do I have this on my wish list? Yeah, it is. Okay. Yeah, this one looks good too. Dystopian noir adventure. Reminds me of Black Sad as well. Is that his name? The game about the cat. I'm not gonna join. Nope. I'm not gonna buy Among Us. Nope. I hate it. I think it's a fad. I think Among Us and Fall Guys are a fad. And even though Fortnite hung around, I think these games, they might hang around, but they might also die. Contraband police. Why are the cops walking around with a hatchet and a knife? See, we've armed our police too much in our look at this. He's trying to bribe him with vodka. Yeah, that's not gonna work. That's when cops pull out the combat knife or the combat hatchet. Yeah, stop resisting. Yikes, that's horrible. I already hate that game. That's bad. Yeah, I think it's a fad. And it's just, look at that. That's just a game that I don't want to be involved in. I don't want to play it. I don't want to play it. I'll watch you play it. Me and my 5 games. This. Ugh. See, look at that. I scroll past Among Us and then there's Fall Guys. It's the same game. It's the same shit. It's literally, it's the same looking thing. I wouldn't be surprised if they were made by the same. I'm such a hater. I'm sorry. Let's move on. Let's move on. Tell me why. That looks interesting. Yeah. Okay. Among Us is fun when people don't care. Yeah, I think that's the weird thing. I think you guys kind of have a lock on it, Kong and Lady G. Where you sort of play it in a sense where you're trying to have fun, you're creating an interesting narrative. Whereas, you know, you have people that are playing to win, they're screen watching, they're cheating, they're just playing in a very competitive way that ends up not being as fun to watch. It ends up coming across a little toxic. Rule rigged people don't make it fun. Yeah. The rules. Police. Rules. Oh, okay. My bad. Did we get a little too crazy there? Yeah, we get a little carried away with that mute button. That little censor key. Look at this game. This game is under the radar here. I've been keeping this one on my radar. This is a little secret. Yeah, this is a little secret. Hang on, I better mute that. I think that's... Yeah, this is an interesting game. Kind of reminds me of Overwatch, but it has like time manipulation involved in this game. Just imagine a game where everybody's Tracer. It's literally a game about like time paradoxes. It's interesting. Yeah, this is an early access. Quantum League. Yeah, I've been keeping an eye on this one. Isn't that interesting? Halloween event starts tomorrow in Overwatch. Ooh, interesting. Well, I did delete COD, Modern Warfare. I did delete that again, so I all of a sudden have 200 gigabytes of space once again, or 200 plus gigabytes actually, I should say. I've all of a sudden got a lot of space on my PC. Play Overwatch. I only play PvE though. I'm telling you, that's literally all I will play. Is literally just the Halloween event, and then the thing that comes around in January, the Overwatch Retribution or whatever. Deathloop looks cool, yeah. I'm sad to see that got delayed, but maybe that's for the best. I want that to be good when it comes out. I'm still confused as to what that's gonna be. Like, what is it? What does it mean? How does it play? What is this? This looks interesting. Kind of cool. Hyper Light Drifter, that's a cool one. I've had the urge to play some Skyrim. Would you guys like if I played Skyrim? Not I never actually finished it, which should come as no surprise to any of you. What is this? Ooh. Skyrim's nice. You miss Skyrim? Fat fingers. Wait, what does that mean? I don't know what you're saying. What are you saying? I almost mixed English and Portuguese. Oops. Oops. Skyrim. Oh, I get it now. Skyrim. Okay, I got you. Skyrim. Yeah, I don't know what it is. I haven't had the urge to play it for a while, and I probably have to start it over because I kind of want to play it on PC. I don't think I've played it on PC. I was doing an Xbox One playthrough, and as much as I would like to continue that, it would feel weird to continue that playthrough with you guys not having experienced any of the stuff. Yeah. I gotta figure out what kind of character I want to be. Usually I like to have like a sword and a shield and a bow and be a little bit stealthy, but kind of just your typical knight/ranger build, you know, kind of roguish. I like to mix a rogue type character, but I still want to be the noble knight. You see, I got a real clash here. It's like I'm trying to be both classes. I just want to be Aragorn, really, from Lord of the Rings. That's really all I want to do. I want to be able to have the versatility to be the early Aragorn, where he's sort of this roguish ranger type, and then, you know, as his character develops, you know, he sort of becomes this sword wielding, you know, king. And that's just all I want to be, really. Start over then. Yikes. Yikes, yikes, yikes. This game looks interesting. Huh. And it's free. Why is it? Oh, it's just the prologue. That's right. 15th of October. I'm going to throw that on the wish list. I want to keep track of this one. I'm going to keep track of that. Is that actually on the wish list? Because I'm scared. Okay. Got 177 games on the wish list. Let's see what I have here. Curious. Oh, it's got both of them. Let's take that one off. Suicide Rachel Foster, I'm interested in that. Aquanox looks interesting. Wallachia here, this looks like a Castlevania spin-off. This looks good. This is $10. Scavengers, just keeping an eye on that. Amnesia comes out later this month. Did you guys know this? Getting a new Amnesia game on October 20th. The Medium, this is going to be a big Xbox title. Also available on PC. Horizon, I didn't pick that up. Some of these games here I'm just keeping an eye on, you know, just to sort of, I want to know when the price drops hit on a lot of these titles right here. You can ignore this Apex here. You can ignore that. We're not gonna do anything with that. Let me just remove that. Let's just remove all doubt there. Serious Sam 4. Observation, this was really good. I own this on Epic Game Store. This might be one of the best. This is a highlight right there. They are remaking Need for Speed Most Wanted. Did you hear about that? They're actually remaking it. This looks good. Red Strings Club. It's $14. Undefeated. This is kind of a Superman game, essentially. Crucible is dead, so yeah, they actually canceled Amazon's Crucible. Oh, Pray for the Gods. Yeah, look at this. Britney was actually playing this game. Britney TV. This is like Breath of the Wild, but like darker and more realistic, but for PC. This is an interesting. I want to see this game. I want to see how this game grows and evolves, because I think it's early access. It's very much a survival type game. It's almost very Shadow of Colossus at the same time with the bosses. They definitely have you, you know, climbing the boss and finding those weak spots and dealing with them. Yeah, this is one I'm gonna keep on the wish list. Need for Speed Most Wanted has been rebooted, remade ever since the PS1 days. I mean, it's an old game, but it's an undying concept. It's a beautiful thing. Alright, let me get to where we were here. Spirit of the North, this is cool. This is another one of those games where you play as a fox. That looks pretty cool. Keep that on the wish list. Moving Out, that was kind of fun. Mortal Shell, I have that on Epic Games, but I'm just keeping an eye out for. Oh, River City Girls. You know, this is underrated, but this is a new entry. Yeah, September 5th, 2019, to the River City Ransom series, where you play as the girls this time and you save the boys. So instead of the boys saving the girlfriends, it's like the reverse here. And this is actually really cool, but because this game really suffered a little bit, I think mostly because of its local co-op approach, once again, being a fatal flaw here. But with Steam, you can do the remote play with friends feature, which allows you to essentially play this online with your friends. So in a way, the community and this new Steam feature has absolutely solved that problem. So I'm going to keep an eye out for a price drop on this one. See, this was a fad game. This game looked awesome, and it is. I'm sure it's great. But yeah, Mountain Blade 2 Bannerlord, like everybody was playing that, and they were super addicted to it for a while. But much like, you know, all things, it kind of faded after a while. Yeah, I got a few things that are just kind of interesting things I'm keeping an eye on. Yeah, the Westworld game. I don't even know what to think about that. Would like to play Metro Exodus. I think that's still on Game Pass, so I think that's probably how I'll play it. Cyberpunk, of course, we'll get. This is interesting. This is sort of I believe this is a Japanese game. Essentially, this is The Witcher, but Japanese is like the best way to like sum that up. Moons of Madness, that looks kind of interesting. Listen, I got a soft spot for Nancy Drew, alright? So leave me alone. Alright, don't be mean. Don't be mean. Please don't be mean. Alright? Don't be mean. I like Nancy Drew, alright? Alright, listen! Alright, that's 2 in the wish list. Listen! It's fine, alright? There's nothing weird about it. You know what? The CW show was actually really good. Wolfenstein, $30. Kind of want to get Cuphead on PC. I didn't like the first Remothered, but we'll keep an eye on that. Empire of Sin, this is probably never coming out. We'll see. It's been radio silent for a while. I'm excited about this. This is like an RTS gangster game. Should be good. Deliver Us the Moon, this looks interesting. Saw Britney playing that as well. Britney TV. Master Chief Collection. I have that via Game Pass. And I own it on Xbox, so I haven't picked it up on Steam. Yikes. What else? What else? Hades is really good. Have that on Epic Games. Gears 5, I have that on Xbox, so I'm able to play that in the Xbox app and via Game Pass. Witness, I haven't played that. Sniper Elite, I've played. I'm just keeping an eye on it because it'd be fun to replay and maybe play it on PC sometime. It'd be fun. We get a good deal on that. Shenmue 3 will eventually hit Steam. That'll probably be welcome. Keeping an eye on these Final Fantasy games. I don't know. I'm always open-minded. I'm not a big Final Fantasy fan, but if they drop, I could be interested. Halo Wars. This game has been in development hell for maybe 5 years plus. I feel. Maybe it's only been 2 or 3. Oh, this is like Ark, but you play as dinosaurs. The Isle. That one looks interesting. But once again, there's some of these games I just don't want. Some of these multiplayer, just survival games where you're on a server together and it's just multiplayer garbage. Not interested. Not interested. Close shut the jaws of Oblivion. Oblivion was a jam. Watch Dogs, I think I have this on Ubisoft. I think I own these already, but you know, you kind of like to have everything on Steam, so I'm gonna keep an eye on those. Lego Worlds is actually really underrated. It's like Minecraft but Legos, you know. This one's actually really underrated. This captures all the different Lego properties and different biomes and stuff like that. That's a beautiful game. Bob Ross, what's up, dude? Welcome to the stream. How are you? What else do we have here? Mars. I played a little bit of this on Xbox. It was kind of interesting. Well, that's it. That's all like 200 games in my wish list. I'm not seeing anything that I'm just dying to have. Maybe this one. Maybe this one. Suicide of Rachel Foster. That looks interesting. Everything else, I'm just kind of keeping an eye on sales and just kind of marking games that are not out yet, or just games that I might have a fainting interest in. Yeah, we're just kind of messing around. I'm 3 games short of 700, so we got to buy something right now. And it can't be Among Us. Can't be Among Us. It can't be Fall Guys. Disqualified. And it can't be Apex Legends. Okay? Rude. And I already own Overwatch. So I got that. I might download Skyrim though. You guys got me thinking. But you know what? We're busy with horror games right now. We gotta play horror games. You're about to ask me to play Apex. I can just sense it. That's why I had to cut you off. I can just sense it. I'm just like, don't even say the games that I'm never gonna play. Yeah, I never actually finished Skyrim, which is rough because it's been like 10 years. I've had a decade to finish that game and I can't do it. Now I'm talking about starting it all over again. That's so dumb. If you look up the absolute worst in the dictionary, you'll find a picture of me. Very charming picture of me, but it will be me. But yeah, we got a lot of horror games we're gonna play, and Cyberpunk's gonna hit in November, so I don't know how soon we'll start Skyrim. I don't want to start something that's just gonna get abandoned, you know? I want to start it and play it for a few weeks, and then Cyberpunk hits and nothing else matters. So, we'll be cautious. Wind Waker? Oh my gosh. I don't know how to be patient and read. You know, some of the... Listen, it may be a children's game, but some of those puzzles, I was scratching my head. I still haven't finished Wind Waker, because I'm just... I don't complete games. I don't do it. I don't complete games. I don't know what my problem is. I'm just the guy walking with his girlfriend looking at the other girl that's behind him. I'm constantly... I have gaming commitment issues. I think that's what that... Except for this game. I'm committed to Avengers. Might be in a long-term relationship with Marvel's Avengers. I'll finish Wind Waker at some point. I just... There's a game I was playing because someone else wanted me to play it. They're like, you gotta play it. And I was like, okay. And it was good. Like, I was enjoying it. I could tell that I had misjudged it based on its art style. I'd critiqued it very heavily. What are the patch notes here? None of this makes sense to me. Okay. Oh, Spelunky. Spelunky. I don't see a lot of people playing co-op on that. I think a lot of people are just like single player, you know, and they're professionals on stuff like that. Breath of the Wild, yeah, dude, I haven't. Oh, yeah. If there's something I should be playing, it's probably that. I almost finished the game on Wii U, then we rebought it on the Switch and started playing it. Got pretty far, and it's just been cast aside a few times, but we'll finish it. We'll get there, and I have all the DLC, and I want to do the Master... What is it called? The Master Quest, the Master Challenge, or whatever, where you level up the Master Sword by going through those 40 levels. Oh, it's... I know it's horrible, but I'm determined to do that someday. Just to fully power the Master Sword. Level it up all the way. But yeah, we're focusing on horror games. Let me see, we got the Shocktober command here. Yeah, it's usually what happens. I'll get 10 or 20 levels in, then die. And it sucks. It sucks. But yeah, we're doing a full month of horror games here, and we're currently going through the Resident Evil games at the moment. We're playing. We played 0. We're gonna play 1 soon, and then we'll do 2 and 3. And I'll speak with Brittany about continuing our co-op playthrough of Resident Evil 6. And then we'll just go from there. There's a lot of other games on the list there. Greek dude, welcome to the stream. Just chatting it up here. Talking games. Yeah, you can't save, so if you die or if you progress and you know, you gotta share your console with your little brother or whatever it is, you know, you gotta, you lose your progress. So it's got to be done all in one sitting, so it is gonna take a couple hours to do that Master Sword thing on Breath of the Wild. Yep, that's true. It's gonna be rough. Weird. But yeah, we got a good list there of stuff for Shocktober and upcoming stuff after that. Should be good. Yeah, I could absolutely see dying at level 39, right before 40. Just getting so close and then dying. Oh my gosh, guys, we're at 64 hours on Marvel's Avengers. 64.8 to be exact. Aaron Shack 64 hours. Well, it was a good run. But yeah, a lot of the games here, this is kind of currently what's on the agenda. Or just games that I'm kind of playing in the background. Stuff I might have planned for the future. Got some games there, but we're generally sticking with the horror theme for right now. AC2 Lover, thank you for the 20 bits. Welcome to the stream. How are you today? Appreciate that. Appreciate the ongoing support. Kind of been back after having a little bit of a cold. So we're back at it here. Yeah, some interesting stuff. Let's see what else we got here. Gonna be voting this week. Early voting starting soon here in Texas. Next day or two. Interesting. What else do we have, you know? What else do we have? Let's see what's... All right. Nice. No, I'm not seeing anything crazy. It's kind of a slow news day today. As far as that goes. But yeah, we got some ideas about some stuff that we're going to be playing now and in the future. I think we might switch over and play a little Spelunky if you guys are interested. It's something we can load up and just jump right in. Have some fun with. Once again, the new podcast is up, the Shackcast. available on YouTube and Spotify. Apple Podcasts might be up a little later. Let me double check. Oh, it's up now. Oh, it's up everywhere now. Yeah, so episode 6, State of Marvel's Avengers, be coming out with episode 7 soon. I'm going to try to book some interviews with some friends and fellow content creators and such. We'll try to sit down with some people and we're going to talk about some interesting stuff, both gaming, COVID, all that kind of stuff. Because it's been really interesting to just sit down with people and talk about life in general. One of the other big things, one other big link I want to drop for you guys is this one. This is the Last of Us guitar from The Last of Us Part 2, the Taylor replica guitar that Joel gives to Ellie in the game. I actually made a video there. We'll have more videos coming soon on that. I just wanted to get better so I can actually use my voice and properly play some guitar and stuff for a while. But yeah, good stuff. Bob Ross, thanks for hanging out. Good to see you. And yeah, definitely check in later. But yeah, that's kind of the big thing with the guitar. I'll be making more videos around it as we go on. I'm trying not to strain my voice after just coming out of a cold, so we're kind of taking it slow, taking it easy. Not gonna be doing too much crazy stuff. So yeah, we got links to all that. Appreciate all the support on that video. It really drives me to want to do more in that sense. I think, yeah, we're out of coffee. There's one last drop. That was not half as leaving as I thought it would be. Let's see. Yeah. All right, we'll get some Spelunky 2 rolling. Let me take a quick break. I will grab a drink, and we'll get this game loaded up and go to